Looking back at me, I see that I never really got it right. I never stopped to think of you. I'm always wrapped up in things I cannot win. You are the antidote that gets me by, something strong like a drug that gets me high. What I really meant to say, I'm sorry for the way I am.
All right, tonight, oh, I got sweet in my ear. Crossfade, baby, can you handle it? Here we are with Crossfade. I am so excited. Boys from South Carolina come down to Florida, represent, play a show, debut of their new album, We All Bleed. I'm going to go around. You're going to meet the guys if you don't already know them. Give us your name, what you do, if you remember your name after last night's show.
My name's Mitch. I play the bass guitar.
My name's Les. I play lead guitar and keyboards.
I like that voice.
My name is Eddie, and I'm the lead singer, and I play a little bit of guitar.
And my name is Mark Castillo, and I play the drums.
Hey, they don't let me talk in the microphone. I don't know why they won't let me talk.
Well, you talk just like me. It's fine, man. These guys are having fun. Promotion of their third album. Yeah, that's a Florida truck, all right. I want to talk to you guys. Your first album, you formed in 1999. Is this the original lineup?
We're actually formed in 1990. Yeah.
And then broke big with your platinum debut album?
Yeah, in 2003 or 4, yeah.
So you paid the dues, hard knocks along the way.
Did. My butt still hurts.
I watched you guys at Soundcheck. Awesome. You got this great LED lighting show, kind of incorporated kind of like Pink Floyd-ish sound. You guys actually added another member. Yes, yes. Okay, so when did you step in? Probably a couple years ago, right, man?
I think September 2009, the tour of Falling Away.
And has it been heaven or hell with the band?
Both.
You guys kind of were like a Cinderella story. You came out, you had this platinum selling album, Columbia Records or something like that, and mega hits. What's going on now?
Well, we put out a second record in 06.
Yeah, you took a break for a while. You stopped for a while. You got fed up with the business. You said, fuck it all. Oh, sorry. You'll have to... Sorry about that. See what I started the cattle call now. All right. No, seriously, man. You got fed up with the label. I can relate to that. You know, you're now with a new label. You're out of the old label, which was what? What's next? Columbia. Columbia. So you're out of the old label. You're in with the new label. What's the new label?
It's called 11-7 Records.
And obviously they're treating you better than Columbia Records.
Definitely.
Yeah.
11-7 Music, actually. I always said records myself, and then
Now,
I realized.
what's the difference between Columbia and 11-7? What are you getting that Columbia didn't give you?
Well, we've got just a team of people that are devoted to our band that we are much more in contact with instead of just, people we don't know and just stuff happening magically. Like
you say, magically happening. I mean, you guys went platinum and like you said, 1990. I didn't even know you started 90. I thought you came out 1998. To me, kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't that freaky? What happened? Did you get all Did you get all drugged out? Did you all OD, spend all your money and get sued?
You mean post 1990 or post 2000?
From 1998. From 1998.
Well, you mean after
When 1998, when your first major record broke, what happened?
2003? But after that,
You know, I'm an old guy. I'm like you guys, man. You know what I mean? I'm your age. My brain don't quite function with years so much. It sometimes years just vanish.
what was the question?
I think what was the best kind of beer? Oh, okay. What 2003? All right.
2003 question mark?
Bad label to much more better label.
We you know, after touring for 3 years and then coming home, you know, you lose your house, not lose it, but you know, you're on the road, so you either sell your house or you get out of your apartment, so you got to get all your stuff together. You're seeing your family and your friends again and just getting your life back together. You know, it took a while for me anyway, but you know, 6 to 12 months to get our asses in gear, and then Les started writing, and then things just kind of started to fall together.
Les, you're actually a working member in the whole writing process with these guys now, right?
I wouldn't say a working member, a functional, somewhat member.
Now, you guys don't have like all kinds of different side projects and stuff, do you, on the side? Do you do that in your downtime?
Yeah, there's.
So you do. You haven't. And is it all you guys, or?
We get a little bit lit up at practice. We have a band called the Stuffer Method that we like to warm up with.
Okay, not quite for the Crossfade fans.
No.
Yeah, I know. I know what that could possibly be like. So, so what's the new tour? How's it happening with the whole new tour, new album? What's the vibe?
It's great, man. We've only been doing it for about 2 months straight now, so we're just like starting over again. We didn't play a show for over 3 years, so at this point it's just we're like a new band coming out. We're lucky to have some fans that still remember us and come out to these shows, but you know, we're doing our best to break into the industry again and get songs on the radio. That's what it's all about.
I just want to know, with We All Bleed, do you think you're going back to like the roots of your first album with the new songs you've written for this one, or how does it differ from the 2 albums you made?
I think every album we write is a little different than the last. This one is way different, so it's going to be a lot of things that people are going to hear.
Is the light show new too?
Oh yeah, light show's new. A lot of these, these songs are a whole different breed from anything else that's ever been written. So it's going to be awesome.
And we love the fact, you reach out to your fans, you answer people, and we love that fact. Check out Crossfade, you guys. We All Bleed drops June 21st.
I'd kiss your teeth, I'd do your taxes, I'd be your girl if you weren't a vampire.
One-Eyed Doll from Austin, Texas. Kimberly and Jason. I talked to you, just met you guys, you rolled in. How's it feel to be in Florida?
It feels good. It's warm here. It feels like home.
Does it? Austin.
Yeah, we're from Austin, Texas. It's got, good humidity and stuff,
Do I need this?
No, you're loud enough.
Are we on? So, One-Eyed Doll, right? How many shows have this been with the OTEP tour so far?
Like 30, so far, 25, 26, something like that.
And you guys are going all around the country and the world with OTEP?
The country, yeah. We're going from here to LA still left to go on this tour, so all the way across the country.
Yeah, we've been around since 2007, and we've been touring, this whole time. So we're on the 3rd One-Eyed Doll album. If you count the solo albums as well, it's 8.
Okay, so you guys do solo projects too? You do One-Eyed Doll and then you go off and do solo stuff?
Yeah, she's got Kimberly Freeman albums, and I help out with those too. So it's all of our music and.
So One-Eyed Doll is like a Kimberly Freeman spin-off.
Well, I think it's a totally different animal. Like, this is the band. We do this live. It's what we put all of our energy into.
A two-piece, more like White Stripes, or more like a lot heavier? Do you work a lot of different stuff on stage?
I feel like, to me, I feel like the lineup is kind of like a Pantera lineup. Right? If you think of Phil and Dimebag as one person, that's Kimberly.
Okay, all right.
Well, Kimberly, how'd you get into this?
Oh, well, you know, a long time ago, about 2005, I started out as a singer-songwriter, and I was playing acoustic songs, and I would play at the metal club, like between metal band sets. That's kind of how I got my start. That and the soup kitchens. And one day, these guys came to me and they said, "We ought to start a band." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, why not?" And maybe 2 months later, we had recorded an album in a garage live, and we're on the road on our first tour, Homeless, you know. So it's just been nonstop since then.
It kind of happened quick for you. I mean, you said, let's form a band. Next thing you know, bam, out on the road, and a few years later, here it is.
I mean, not that we were any good or that we had any fans for a long time, but it took a lot of touring. We've been pretty much constantly touring since then. So
What part of Texas are you guys from?
Austin, Texas.
Oh, Austin. Do you guys know Three Kisses? Tish? You know Tish? Everybody knows Tish, right?
Well, honestly, we've focused on the underground. Every South by Southwest that we've played has been all kind of guerrilla shows, and it's really awesome for us. We just work it, you know.
I like that. Underground. Power to the underground.
Yeah, see, now in the South by Southwest shows, do you find that you have to actually be at the right place to see it, like an A&R guy? Because it's so spread out of a festival. You never know who's checking you out, or you never know who's watching your set, right?
Well, yeah. For example, at one of our shows, the guy that directed our latest video, "You're a Vampire," which has almost 100,000 hits on YouTube now. He was at one of the South by Southwest shows, and he just happened to be there and saw our show and said, "I'd like to make a video for you." And this guy's a big-time video director. You know, he did the last Megadeth video, and so it was just a serendipitous by chance. You know, he was there. So that's
the joys of South by Southwest. You never know when you play, but you guys, since you live there, you probably play it every year.
We're not. The thing is, though, that we're a little different in that we are not playing for A&R. We're not playing to be scouted by anything, because we feel like what we're doing right now is pretty cool, and we're playing for our fans. And so whoever else happens to be there can enjoy the show and talk to us later if they want, but we're playing for our fans.
You know, bands don't really need a label nowadays. I mean, you know, you can still be your own label. In fact, make a lot more without a label, right?
I think so, yeah. We don't have a label. We're earning a living every night. We're out on the road. We're playing with OTEP right now.
And you're not giving your money away to anybody. No. You're keeping your money.
Well, you know, on the other hand, we have to invest it all. Like, we might make, you know, a pretty good amount of money on this tour, but we're not going to go out and spend it on, like, you know, on a boat or something. You know, we got to reinvest it.
Well, we have like 3 or 4 albums on the back burner right now that we need to manufacture, for example. So that's where that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, but we don't have someone paying for that. But, you know.
Would you ever think of going to like Kickstarter or anything like that?
We have kind of our own system for that.
Okay.
All of our music is downloadable for donation. Even Zero will get you our full albums, and our fans more than support us by that. We get an average of how much per song?
Now, if you do the math, including the free people who download it for free, we end up getting around $3 per song, whereas on iTunes you get $1 per song. So it's a lot more success. Oh, I mean, you hardly get anything on a label.
You know, I love this. This is a great story. This is an awesome story. This is a band that is actually making it from the grassroots up without a label, like a lot of bands are doing. I find this very interesting. You definitely got to check out One Eye Dial. We're going to check them out any minute now. So, guys, can't wait to see you guys. Great having you guys on the Rock Solid Pressure Show. You guys rock. We love you.
What's up, y'all?
Not much.
Some things never change, like the feelings I have for you won't rearrange. You won't rearrange. There will never be an end. It just comes around again, coming around again. And I can't wait till I get home, till you.
Once again with 7 years past, the most amazing band in the Tampa, Florida region, down to Southwest Florida, all the way up and beyond Tampa. This band has been out on tour with hot national bands. They need a break, you guys. I'm telling you, when you see these guys perform, they're gonna blow you away. And you know I speak the truth. I've never steered you guys wrong. We're here with Lisa Larkin, founding member and lead singer of 7 years past, and Mike Party, who just got in 7 years past. He came from The Dude and several other top area bands, so it's great to have you on board with them. How does it feel, man?
It's awesome. I think they're great musicians. I'm glad to be a part of it.
I know. Don't you share like a rehearsal space, door to door, next door?
We're right next to each other.
And you
We're
guys
right next
always
to each other.
supporting each other. Yeah, this girl is so strong, you guys. One thing I know about Lisa is she has never, ever messed up, never forgotten a word, never forgotten. She is brilliant. It's true. It's true. You can't prove me wrong. I am, because I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got such support from your band members. Tell me about the band members, the unit you have, who they are, what they do, and why they're a good unit with you.
All right, well, Brett Jones is the drummer, and he's on a click track, and that's a good news. That's always a good news. And he looks hot. He got the tattoos going on. I make him chop. Actually, I broke into his house one time, and I cut a couple sleeves off his shirts that he wears all the time. I want him to show them off, you know? And then
show the guns.
Mark Medeiros, he's got perfect hair. He has a comb. Remember the days when you were in the skating rink and you'd have the jacket on and you were wearing your roller skates, and he's got guys in the mirror like
He's
this.
got these looks of like a young George Clooney or something.
He does. He's
I'm
really
on a
hot.
George
He's
Clooney
hot.
click tonight. I think the lead singer of Alien Ant Farm looks like George
yeah, he does.
too.
He does.
All right,
and he
good.
has a
Back
great
me up.
voice too. Holy crap! The sound check was amazing.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know, it really
Yeah,
was.
awesome voice. Mark Medeiros, that's that guy.
Right.
And then Bass Brett. Now I call him Bass
Bass
Brett.
Brett?
Brett Coulthard.
Okay.
He's awesome. He has the nice little tattoo of the star, which I don't have that. He was a great addition to the band. He's kind of the clean cut guy. You always need that.
You gotta have
You
that.
send him out when you want to go impress the people.
Right.
You don't send the dude, that has all the tattoos. You send the guy with the one and the clean haircut. And then Mike, John,
Mike,
Joe.
I know. Jose, nice to meet you. Mike Partey. And Mike, what's it feel like to be in 7 years past? Because you're also a very experienced musician, singer, drummer, bassist. Why are you happy to be in this band now?
Just the level of professionalism and the level of the musicianship, dependability, that everybody's doing what they need to do and hitting their marks where they need to.
Yeah,
really
and
important.
You're also a sound engineer. Do you do your own recordings too?
I've been involved with it,
right.
little home stuff. Nothing I would, put out on the market really, but
I know it. Now, Lisa, you've had this album. What's the name of the latest album out?
24 Days in May.
24 Days in May. I'm telling you, in the words of Quentin Scher from Major Label Scouts, Quentin remembers every word of your set. Last year at the pre-party, this year being the showcase, knocking it out for the labels. We got to get you guys. What's your immediate goal?
We need management. We need management because we've had a lot of people actually come to us and say, yeah, we want to manage you. And it's just they don't really have the right connections. We want to travel. We're ready to travel. We need the people to put us in the right places. We can do this all day long with the wrong people. And thank God we have people like you that we get these shows.
Expose you everywhere. I
Well,
mean,
it's fabulous.
The Bands Without Egos with the talent that's there, the professionalism, like you said, out there killing it, supporting the scene too, the other bands.
Great venues.
Yeah, and you've been on tour as well. You went out with Tantric, so you learned a lot about the road and stuff too. You're still ready to do it.
I want to do it again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And
right now.
so, okay, everybody out there who's a serious, solid manager, not a rip-off Fly By Night, okay? Serious management, get a hold of Lisa. How can they reach you?
Probably just go to 7yearspass.com right now, or you can go to our Facebook page. I mean, you can just type in 7 Years Past and find us there. That'd probably be the easiest way to do it.
Yep.
Facebook.
And you got a surprise for us tonight. You're going to bring something new to the table. You got everybody buzzing about it. Yeah, so thank you, everybody out. Keep it out. Sarasota, 7 Years Past. Check them out.
And now, Weed Man.
Yeah. Okay. We got a weed man.
So now they're going to go do sound check. So I'm going to go in and watch the sound check. You want to come?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Let's go.
Felt like you.
To the window with the sound of a crescendo. Give it to a button, the blood stains on the carpet. She was sitting at the table, you could see she was enabled. So she ran into the bedroom, she was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?
Here we are backstage for Alien Ant Farm. You know we've been anticipating this show forever, so it's great to have you guys here. We've got the lead singer, Dryden. Great to have you here. And Ty Zamora. Nice to have you guys. You're from Southern Cali. You guys have been around since, what, the mid-90s?
We've been doing this a while, man. Remember when we first started, Ty and I were too young to like go into the bars. We'd have to like sit outside and wait till we went on stage, and then we'd have to like immediately leave the venue. So. And I'm 35 now, so I mean that gives you kind of a clue that we're old guys now.
Like Mike kind of played with everybody, our drummer, and Mike and Terry, the guitar player, were in a band together. Dryden and I met at this Timus, which was me and Mike. We did a Primus cover band. Yeah, we were doing Primus covers, and then I met Dryden there, talked to him a couple times, met him again at a 311 concert, and then Mike, Terry, and I were kind of talking about doing this band, and they said that we're gonna try out Dryden. I didn't know who he was. I couldn't remember his name.
Okay.
And then we
Remember Dryden.
well, we go. It's kind of.
It's a screwy name. It's not like Joe.
Yeah.
I would remember it because you look like George Clooney. Don't you think we got a George Clooney clone here?
I look like Clooney's younger, fatter cousin.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, stop. But anyway, you guys came together, decided to start jamming, see how it went?
Yeah, we ended up in a rehearsal spot for the first time to just kind of get together and see what it sounded like together, and he was there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know this guy. He still thinks he's not in the band, according to me.
Tagging along. So tell me about the road since 1995. I know you got 4 albums out, right? You broke up, you had label problems, wars. You've been through it all. What makes you want to come back together and do it all again?
Just to pay my mortgage.
Yeah.
No, we you know what, to be quite honest, I mean anyone that does music or any kind of art, they're gonna do it for free regardless. I mean, I think anyone that loves to paint or draw or sing or play an instrument, I mean that's what I'm gonna do that whether there's money in it or not. And to get an opportunity like we've had a stretch of time where I haven't done anything but music to support myself.
You guys launched into #1 hits with the cover of Michael Jackson's song, but each like Glow, that song, you've got your music into movies, soundtracks, and video games. What's that like? Is that cool? Do you have any say about that when you're licensed to that?
Well, I mean, the offers are thrown up. I mean, we have to say whether we want it in it or not, but I mean, obviously, it's the best thing is to have it in there, so. making a CD or getting your song in a soundtrack or video game, it's kind of cool because it immortalizes what you're doing in a sense. You know what I mean? It's kind of gonna be there forever. I was watching, 50 First Dates the other day on TV, and I have a song in that, and it's kind of cool to just see that, and go, wow, this is.
What are you doing today, currently, with Alien Ant Farm? What's the purpose of touring this time? Are you written new songs you want to test out, or what?
Yeah, basically that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We wrote a bunch of new songs. We want to do another record. We're just kind of going around letting people know that we're back, that we're here, let them hear.
You never went away, let me tell you that. Everyone remembers you guys and wonders what happened.
The fact of the matter is, and it's not saying it in a bragging way, but the band name is well known. I don't know that the band is so well known, and so it's good for us to come out and just kind of reintroduce ourselves. We're playing these small, tight clubs, and we're doing well. So, 3 months on the road, we're going to go to Japan, we're going to get home and write this record, and hopefully, start getting into bigger and better places in our lives.
And your style has it. What's new about the style today? Or are you staying true to yourselves from the beginning?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're definitely staying true.
the sound check?
Yeah.
This is we could. Yeah, music should be fun. We've always kind of. We've always taken the music very seriously, but we're pretty stupid, having fun guys, we're not trying to be too cool. I'm kind of sick of those bands that are very, very cool. So
You guys crashed the BT Awards. I remember that. What was that whole deal? You were up on the roof and record. I just want to know, while I have you here, it's been something that's been on my mind for quite a long time. What happened there?
that's probably the most asked question, which I dig, and it was the funnest thing to do. We just went up and wanted to, crash something, and the BET Awards was happening, and so it sucked to be them that day, but we had a great time.
So what happened? They threw you out, right? What went on?
The idea was that the BET was actually at the Kodak Theater. We were across the street on top of the Jimmy Kimmel building, so we just had a loud ass PA and just started shooting the video. We had cameras down at the red carpet of the BET. We snuck in cameras for that event, but they knew they were going to be filming our video. And it was just a cool, strategically organized event.
Well, yeah, it kind of fit in because you the smooth criminal kind of thing. So you kind of got away with it, right?
We were kind of criminals on that one.
Yeah, but you see, I smooth criminal really don't define your sound. I mean, do you guys always say, "Wow, man, we made it to major success with Smooth Criminal," but we are so much actually different than that song.
Nope, that's it. That's just all we got to offer.
Yeah, that's it. You said that's it. We'll take it. That's it. Let's ride that out.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna diddle a little boy too.
So what's with the new Alien Ant Farm recordings, man?
We're just demoing songs right now. We got about 11. We're gonna be touring for about 3 months, and then we're gonna get home and start recording a record with some producer. We've been talking to Ron St. Germain, who's done a million cool things. We might do it with him if he's lucky enough to have us.
Well, guys, great to have you guys at State Theater. We'll be right there front row. Rock on, Alien Ant Farm.
Don't forget to check out the J-Rock and Patty radio show.
Oh, yeah.
J-Rock.
I'm on the radio, believe it or not. Yes, I am. And check us out every Monday night on a bunch of FM stations. We're on a bunch of internet stations. You can just Google Rock Solid Pressure and my ugly face will come up and you'll be able to listen to me. Because I sound a lot better on the air than I do actually looking at me. But if you listen to me, then you'll say, wow, that guy sounds pretty cool on the radio. But then when you see me, they go, oh man, that's J-Rock?
Oh, exactly. J-Rock.
He sounds a lot cooler on the radio. But so check us out, rocksolidpressure.com. See all the stations.